Now 6:16, with the temperatures as cold as they've been, it's only fitting that we start talking about Montana fisheries. And this week at Fish and Wildlife, we have a couple of chances for you to have a say and also to learn about some of what Fish, Wildlife and Parks is doing with Montana fisheries.
This week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. We're on the Gallatin River this morning. Not exactly a time that you would think about fishing. In fact, water's very dangerous right now. You can see the ice along the edge of the shore. Water moving very quickly and very, very cold. It's not a time to be out there. But this is a time to talk about some fishing ideas with the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks. On Monday, February 11th, at Montana Wild in Helena, a chance to learn a little bit about Montana's Aquatic Invasive Species, or the AIS. Fish biologists from the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks will be doing a presentation in Montana Wild from 6 to 7 o'clock. They're going to talk about things like the zebra mussel and some plants that have become a problem in some of Montana's waterways. And of course, as always, we'll talk about clean, drain, dry. Again, that is free of charge, no registration needed for that at Montana Wild in Helena on Monday from 6 to 7 o'clock. Head on over to their websites to find an exact location. Really good to do that as well. Also, a deadline coming up on the 15th involving fishing is the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks Fisheries Division has extended the public comment period for the Statewide Fisheries Management Program and Guide. They're extending that until the 15th. This draft program and guide approved to release for the public comment at the December meeting of the Fish and Wildlife Commission. The program and guide describe how programs within the Fisheries Division function and broadly outline how fisheries are managed across Montana. It is a 500 and some page document available at fwp.mt.gov. The comment period on that is has been extended now until the 15th of February. So if you're interested in that, suggest you go over it, review it. It talks about each of the river systems throughout the state and those kind of things. So it gives you a chance to comment on each one of those. Also, we're going to talk a little hunting this morning as well. The shoulder season, those elk shoulder seasons on private land that allow antlerless elk to be taken with some considerations in that. Those deadlines to use those permits, if you're allowed to hunt like that and you have permission from the landowners, the cutoff for that is February 15th as well. So the shoulder season for Montana coming to an end on February 15th as well. So lots to talk about, even though it may not look like it. Fishing and fisheries are very much in the forefront of the Montana Department of Fish, Wildlife and Parks, with that presentation on aquatic invasive species coming up on Monday in Helena. And of course, your chance to comment on the fisheries and water program in the state of Montana. Deadline for that, February 15th. And that is This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.